In this lesson, we're going to go over some basic features of Microsoft Word, some terminology, the insertion point. Basically, this is just the blinking line. As you can see, my cursor, the blinking line, is after the word insertion point. File types. Word can save in a variety of formats, and anytime you want to save a file, when you want to change the file type, you go to the option File Save As. When you do that, you'll pick a location. Typically, you're going to save files to your P drive, and you would search for that. I'm going to save this to my documents, and if I come down to the file type area, click on the drop-down arrow on the bottom, you can see that there are a variety of formats. You can save in the current Word format. You can save in an old version. You can save a file as a template, which we will cover in a little bit. A PDF is a general file type that no matter what type of computer program you're using, you can read that. Text files is another source where you don't have any formatting and you're basically saving the text. So you would pick the format that you would want to save a document in, and then you would simply hit save. Templates are features that are built in that have starter files. These files typically end in docx. To start a template file, you would click on File, New, and you can search for different templates. If I wanted to search for a memorandum, I could put my cursor, type in memo, and it's going to search for different memo templates. Memos are documents that are done within a business. So I find a template I like, and I hit create, and then you can see that you have a document that has started with built-in fields. All of these fields are placeholders. So I could come into the to field and I could type in another person's name. So I could say 7th grade students. I can type my name in here and go through all these fields. And again, these fields are called placeholders and they're built-in templates. Clipboard. A clipboard is essentially a storage place online on your computer. You can copy text. If I wanted to copy the word clipboard, right now I double-clicked on it, it's selected. I can either hit right-click and hit copy, or I could hit Control-C, which is a shortcut for copy. So it's stored on my clipboard. I just hit Control-C. If I put my cursor, my insertion point is down here, blinking, and I right-click and do paste, or hit Control-V, I can paste the word clipboard. I can paste that as many times as I want until I put something different on there. I can also demonstrate how to cut data. So if I triple click on insertion point, and now this time if I do cut, think of cut like scissors, it's gone. Notice those words disappeared. I'm going to put my cursor below clipboard, and now when I hit paste, you're going to see the insertion point. And again, I'm hitting paste, and I can repeatedly do that until I find something else. I can undo those steps by hitting my undo button up at the top of the screen, or a shortcut key for that is Control-Z. Find and replace is another feature that you can do in Word, and I'm going to demonstrate that in the next document. So I have a starter document here, and if I wanted to search for the word Sherry, which is right here, I can find it several times in the document. So I'm going to go up to my Home tab, click on Find, and I can type in the word Sherry. Now you can see that all of the locations of Sherry are highlighted in yellow. Let's say there was a mistake in this letter and it shouldn't have been Sherry, it should have been Sheila. So I can click on the replace button again, type in Sheila, and if I do replace, it'll replace the first one. But if I want to replace all of them, which typically you would want to correct anything that was wrong, you would hit replace all, and it made 5 replacements. So if I close this dialog box, move it out of the way, you can see that Sheila has been replaced in all instances where Sherry previously was. And then I can just close that. The next thing you want to do is see how you can proofread your work, and that will be found under your review menu. So if you go to your review menu, you can see you have your spelling and grammar check. You have a thesaurus if you want to find a different word to replace a synonym. And you can do word count. So you can see on this, I have 1 page, 36 words, characters. So if your teacher tells you that she wants a document with 500 words, you will know how to do that by clicking on your review menu. Typically, typos will appear in red, as you can see clipboard here. So if I go to my spelling and grammar check, clipboard, it does not have a suggestion for me, and I can ignore it, or I can hit delete, and it will delete the word from me. I'm just going to hit ignore because I do know that I have it spelt right. But make sure you're aware of the tools and the features that will let you find errors.